Hello, 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 hello. I am Maddie and this is Floating Funds. Welcome back if you are returning, and welcome if you're new. I am excited for today because we are going to be finishing our Christmas in July box challenge. We're also going to be finishing our quarterly challenge, and we're going to be stuffing our emergency binder. So let's go ahead and get into this. How about that? We are going to just push this to the side for right now because we are going to be working on my emergency binder. This is one that we are just slowly and steadily pouring money into, and we are putting $2 into each of these. They're not challenges necessarily, but we're putting $2 into each of these categories. And then once we have finished one of the categories, then the money that we were putting into here will then be rolled over into the next one, and then that will continue until we get all the way to the emergency fund. There are only 3 of them in here for right now because we are saving a lot of money for each of these, and so we just figured we just need the 3. So again, putting $2 into each of these categories. I did have someone ask me about these dashboards and the tracker. So these were a freebie for my members. This was like one of the first ones I think I ever did. And so they are not something that you guys can just go and grab. And I'm sorry for that. But if you become a member, then they are available over on my Ko-Fi. And so this one is our car fund, and this is for any sort of emergencies that might arise for our car, obviously. That way we're not pulling from our emergency fund or anything like that. This is just specifically for cars. So this one now has 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 34. Very nice. That means we do not get to color off another one because each of these cars are worth $10. But we did last week, which was very exciting. And then we have this one, and we should be able to color off another one of this one because it's going to have the same amount. We're going to end up with 34, which is exactly what we will have. And so we get to color off another one. Did I prepare myself with a pen for that? No. No, I did not. Let me grab one. You're going to hear probably... Oh, that actually wasn't as bad as I was expecting. Okay, because my desk is a mess. So it's fine. All right, so we are going to color off another one, and this is for our medical fund, and we're trying to save $500 for this, and this is specifically medical related, of course. And you know, if we have to pay something out of pocket or anything like that, that's what this is going to come from, and not necessarily our emergency fund, because the way that we see it is that we will have fewer medical issues, hopefully, and fewer car issues than we will have like household and life emergencies. And so household and life will all have to come out of emergency fund. So this one needs to be, you know, pretty bulked up, but it also, that's why we need to have these other savings. That way not every single thing comes out of here. And so this one, we are going to be putting $2 more in as well. And so now we are at 34, which means we do not get to color off another one because this one is technically worth like $28, $29. And so we gotta wait for that one, which is just fine. But this is all that we're doing. I did just finish a challenge that will be putting money, extra money into this. So next week we will have more money going into here, which is very exciting. But every week it still gets its $6. So now we are done with that one, and we can go ahead and move over to this. This is a freebie for my members as well. It's like a quarterly challenge, and it's in bite-sized pieces. So this one has there's one for the July and August and September, and I forgot to do this for a couple of videos, so we are catching back up. We are going to be finishing this off by putting $10 into here, and I need to grab the correct marker for it. And so we're going to color this off. That is super exciting. Yay! Oop. And I haven't quite figured out like what the best route for this is. Like, do I just keep all of this money in the envelope, or do I try and put it somewhere different? That way it doesn't get confusing with the other, like the other months, or which I think I might do, and I might just paper clip it together. That way I know, okay, whenever I'm counting, you know, we wouldn't have more than what we're supposed to have in there and get it confused. But that looks so good. Look at that, all colored off and finished. Yes. All right, 25, 35, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 54. That is exactly how much we're supposed to save, because by the end of this, we will have saved $162. So that is exciting. And do I count this as like a completed challenge? Because I feel like I should, because it was a month long and like we had to do it in every single video just to ensure that we could get it finished. So I feel like this was like a hard push. You know, okay, we're just gonna say, because we completed a challenge, I get to ring my bell. Woohoo! Just kind of like a mini celebration, just in case I probably shouldn't have done that. I don't know, I make the rules. It's not like you guys dictate them for me. But that one is finished. That is exciting. I will probably just put that back in its folder, like I said, and just let it keep doing its thing. And so we have finished this binder as well, which is kind of sad, but we are going to, I don't know why I was going to open that. We need to get my Christmas in July out. I'm going to go ahead and pull this money and set this over here somewhere. That way we can count that as well, because we're going to be, hopefully guys, hopefully we are finishing it today. But there is no promise. Okay, and I keep all of my game cards. I have multiples of these things, and so my box challenges, oh my gosh, I can't get it out. My box challenges are all in their different little sections, so that's pretty fun. I think I got those at like the Dollar Tree, if any of you guys are interested. I need, guys, I am just all over the place. Get it together, ma'am. Okay, it's like I've never shot this video before. We are working with $50. I believe that's right. I believe that's right. And I made sure to bring a lot of ones. That way, hopefully, we won't have the issue like last week where I had to try to do math on the fly, and I'm really bad at that. Okay, and then this is how much we have saved. So far, we have saved $160. That is exciting. I'm going to set that all the way over to the back. That way, I can just get to it easier. Whenever we have finished, I leave this spot open because we just slowly move all this money up to the front until we've used it all, just to ensure that, well, because I don't separate any of these things out. And so it's all just in one folder, so I figured that's the easiest way to do it. Okay, we have finished every single one of these except for reindeer games. And I feel like that is going to hit us pretty hard with our bingo board. Because once we do, we will have multiple bingos that will happen with every single one of these games once we finish them. And so that means that's all that these cards are, is the games. Wow, I'm actually really nervous, and I don't know why. I shouldn't be. Like, it's just a game, and I can finish it today. I don't have to actually finish every single thing. I can just call it. But I am really nervous. These games, they get me, man. They get me. Okay, so I think this is everything. This is a freebie over on my Ko-Fi. It's going to continue to be a freebie even after July, so feel free to snag it and just play it throughout the year. It doesn't really matter. But, okay, let's go. Let's go. Oh, praise the Lord. Okay. Air it up, if my camera will focus. If first card drawn, which it was, wow. Okay, then save and discard this card. So we are going to save the $2. That is exciting. Oh my gosh. What a relief. Because it's kind of like, it's as if you were airing up the ball or whatever. And so, you know, if they were ready to play but you didn't have enough air in it, then you couldn't play with it. And so that was kind of my thinking in that, but my gosh, that was really hard to do. I will probably never create one like that again. Okay, so now we get to cross this one off the bingo board, and every time you get a bingo, you have to put $5 in, and we got a bingo here and here, so that would be $10. And then once we have completed the whole board, that is another $10. So we still have another 10 there, another 10 there, and then a 10. Wow, okay. May not have brought enough money. We shall see. Okay, so now we are going to, so you save the amount shown. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. And we're playing this one, which is this, so that's 4. So, did I put any ones in here? Yeah, we'll put the 1 back and grab a 5. Okay, and so now we have to roll a 5. If only I had a die that only had 5 on it. But I don't. Okay, come on. Come on. Give me a 5. Give me a 5. I will probably scream my little head off if I get a 5. No, I got a 6. Okay, so if you lose, then you have to save $1. And then this goes back in the stack, which is a sad little stack of just 2. So it's just going to sit right there. Okay, so we have to now play this game, which we saved $3. So I don't have... Yes, I'm going to put all of this back and grab the 20. I think that's correct. Okay, now I have to roll a 2. Nope, also a 6, so you get a 1. Okay, so we're going to pull this one out. And we save the 4. Put that one back and grab a 5. Okay, let me... Okay, no. I've gotten 3 6s in a row. That's just cheating. What? No, okay, well, I'll count that, I guess. So we have to save $1 and put it back. Going back through this one. I think it's literally just going to be us just continually saving just through those 2 and never rolling what we need. Okay, we need a 2 now. We need a 2. Nope, I'm not counting the 6s, guys. I'm sorry. That could be considered cheating, but I'm doing it. Oh my gosh, that would have been great for the last one. Okay, so we have to save $1. So we'll put these 4 back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and pull up a 5. And then we'll shuffle back to this one. And now we have to pull the 4 back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, if we get the bingos, I'm going to be screwed because I don't have that money. I'm not counting 6s. A 1, okay. So we'll put a 1 up here. Guys, I am so close to saying, you know what? Forget it. We did it. We did it. But that would be cheating. 2 and 3. Okay, come on. Just a 2. Just a 2. Got a 1. Okay, we're getting all around it, but never what we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, and if we just don't win the games, then we don't win the games, and that is totally fine. I would have loved to have finished the bingo board. That would have been really cool to see, but that's not happening. Oh, what am I doing? Did I just save that? Did I pull this one? See, now I've done this so many times I don't even remember. No, I think we're on this one. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Why am I getting so many 6s? It's like the times that I need a 6, I never can get it. Oh, yes! Oh my gosh, that's going to bite us in the butt though. Oh my goodness, this is gonna suck. All right, so we get to cross this one off, which gives us 2 more bingos. And I do not have that. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we'll have to use, I had some extra ones over here. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh my gosh. That was exciting, but also I'm like, holy Toledo. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put this over here too, which if I get a bingo, we'll be screwed as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and $7. That's cool. Okay. So I could do the 3 and I could do at least 1 bingo if I got it. So we will see. Okay, so we saved the 3. There's a 2 and a 1. Let's see. 6s aren't counting. What am I needing? A 2. Nope. Okay. We're going to... Yeah, I only have $3. So we're just going to call it, and I'm going to decorate the melon, and we're going to call this game good. Because I cannot play this for another week just for the 1 card. I'm sure you guys understand. But this was super fun. I do absolutely love this game. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I don't mean to brag, but this one's pretty great. Okay, so let's see how much we have put in here all together. And so our Christmas in July box game has saved us 150, 70, 85, 95, 200, and wait, 5. See, now I got myself confused. 150 and 70 85, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 99, 200. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Oh my gosh, $220. And here I was thinking this game was barely going to save us anything. That's ridiculous. All right, so we didn't get to decorate the melon all the way, and we didn't get to complete the beach bingo, but I think that that is just fine. If we had another week in July, I absolutely would actually try, but I'm perfectly fine. I've got to get to my other box games this next month, and so we are going to call that quits. But guys, because we completed this challenge, that means we get to ring my bell. Ring my bell. Woohoo! Look at what we did, guys. How exciting is that? 220 bucks right here towards Christmas. That is going to be a huge help for us. I did not realize I had put that much money towards this, to be honest. That is insane. That's awesome. Because most weeks I only brought $37, and so this was the week that I brought extra. That's crazy. All right, well, I'm like over here packing up because I just can't believe it. Well, guys, we did wonderful things today. We completed 2 different things, and we got further on my emergency binder. So, yay! Yay! All right, we'll come back tomorrow so you guys can see my reallocation video, since it is officially the end of July. Guys, I can't believe that. I literally can't. I cannot wrap my head around it. So, that's just crazy. All right, well, thank you guys so much for being here, for stopping by, for cheering me on. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And until next time, I hope you guys will continue to float on and continue to save. Bye, friends.